Welcome to Hushtarot1111. I am Hush, coming at you with a message from none other than the Boom Boom Room, okay? Because y'all know how we get down up in here. And I just wanted to share a quick story with you guys because it goes right in line with what the energy of tonight is. So I had a dream. I was in a city, never been there before, but apparently I was working real hard, okay? I was wearing all black for whatever reason, and I was tired. When I say tired, I had worked so hard that I passed out on a park bench. Now, this is in my dream. Fell asleep, and I was being nudged by police officers. And they were telling me that I was a vagrant and I needed to move along or they were going to arrest me. And I'm saying, wait, but I live right here. I'm not, a homeless person. This is no offense to anyone who is going through this. But I said, I'm not homeless. Like, you don't have to do this. I'm like, I just came from work. I guess I fell asleep. They did not believe me. They were trying to put me in handcuffs. And as I'm going back and forth explaining to them that I just fell asleep, there was this woman that walks out of the building and she worked there. She worked in the apartment building. And I'm flagging her down and I'm saying, hey, they're arresting me. Tell them I live here. Just tell them I live here because you know me. This girl looks at me dead ass in my face and she smirks and goes, I don't know. And I just remember going, you bitch, oh my God. Like, I was having a fit. So just as the police are about to haul me in, my divine masculine pops up. And it was very much a, hey, what are you doing? Let her go. And he vouches for me. He lets them know that he knows me. Like, yes, I know her. And he was so charming, but he was obviously pissed off because I'm being manhandled right now by the police. And again, this is no offense to anybody in law enforcement at all. This is just what happened in my dream. And they leave me alone. And the next thing I know, we're on the outside of my door in my apartment. And it was a beautifully decorated hallway. And he's asking me, are you okay? And then, of course, he did ask me, are you really homeless? I'm like, no, this is my spot. What's wrong with you? But that was the first time that I had ever experienced that from my divine masculine, a sense of safety and security. And when he asked me if I was okay, I just said no. And I started crying. That was the first time I was ever vulnerable or in a space where I could allow myself to feel that way. And I just point blank told him, no, I'm not okay. And I just cried and cried and cried all over his chest. And I don't know what it is, but he did not have a shirt on, guys. Wherever he was going, his hands were wrapped up like he was on his way to a fight. And he had some beardage going on, okay? Like, it wasn't well taken care of. I will say that. Normally, my divine masculine, it's nice, okay? It's well groomed, but this time it was not groomed at all. And it looked like he was going through some things and coming out of it or coming out of the fight of his life. But he was there to save me. Let's keep it real. And his body, though, was looking good. So whatever fight he was coming from out his life, he was cut, baby. It was good, okay? I was ready to spread some chocolate sauce on that man, okay? I was ready. And it didn't go any further than that. It wasn't a sexual thing at that moment. It was a loving, comfortable thing. He put his neck on the line. As charming as the situation was, he's put his foot down with these other situations and let it know, like, I know her, she's mine. And of course, I didn't get to see it go any further than that because my alarm clock went off. But after that dream, guys, it's crazy. I asked Spirit to give me a song that goes with the energy of the divine masculines, right? And the song that came out was Lost Without You by Robin Thicke. Lost without you, can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Lost without you. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, I was like, okay, this is the season. Okay, let's see what it is. Because in one of the, of course, in this song, he says at some point, tell me you depend on me. I need to hear it. I'm lost without you. In my dream, I was literally depending on him to help me out of a very messed up situation. I was good. I didn't need his money. I just needed his word that he knew me. And then we just had this beautiful time together where he just allowed me to be vulnerable. And that's what it is for us divine feminines. We're learning to be vulnerable. And baby, when I tell you I was so hungry after that, telling you all my business, but I was turned on after that too, because that body just did it for me, okay? His face, the way, how good his arms felt just in that hug. Yo, I was turned on. But let's see, Spirit, what is the energy of the divine masculines for the divine feminines right now? Let's see here. Lost without you, can't help myself. Oh, we have the Queen of Wands here, followed by the Three of Wands. Okay, so yeah, a lot of passionate sexual energy, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's coming from the divine feminine side right now, the Lovers. So, and I'm hearing like you. No, that's not the song, by Doja Cat. Like you. Streets. Like you. So yeah, for some of the divine feminines, we're experiencing that connection. So our divine masculines are sending out love and comfort and giving out signals. For some of us, we're picking up what they're putting down, and it is turning us on. Now, it's not supposed to do that, but it really is. Like in my case, I was so, first of all, turned on that he asked me if I was okay. But then when I saw that body and it got close to me and he didn't have a shirt on, y'all, I'm telling you right now, it's happening. So for some of you, I do feel like the divine masculines here, they're done with the monotony of these karmic relationships or karmic situations. Like I've said before, they've gotten bored. And for some of them, they're trying to pay the piper right now. It's time to pay the piper and recognize that what they have been doing and who they've been doing, in this case, is no longer working for them. They want their divine feminines, okay? So that's why some of them are sending, there we go. We have the Empress card. They're sending out that love and light because they're essentially temperature checking on a telepathic level. And when I say some of them, they're not focused so much on the sexuality of it, even though they're horny, don't get me wrong. They're focusing on the intimacy, the wanting to lay next to you and hold you and kiss and cuddle. I'm hearing a lot of that. Oh, the divine masculines are getting sentimental and sensitive tonight. Yeah, for some of them, they do feel like you don't give a shit about them. I said here by this Temperance card, because some of them, in fact, have fucked up. For others of you, you aren't in contact with them. For some of you, you're in absolutely no contact, but they're watching you. They're watching you and do your own thing. You're in the mood. You're in the zhuzh. And they still don't feel worthy of you for some of them. They're expecting you not to give a shit about them. For some of you, you're popping. For some of them, I do feel like when they masturbate, they envision you just loving on yourself, not masturbating, but loving on yourself in the mirror. Just like, look at all this skin. Just look at this, whether you're black, white, look at this alabaster skin. Look at this chocolate divinity right here. They're getting off on that. No matter how you feel about yourself, whether if you're feeling self-conscious, whether it be through weight gain or your hair is just not right, your divine masculines don't give a fuck. You are hot. You are sexy. And for some of them, they just want to suck on your neck. They want to mark you, is what I'm hearing. They want to mark you so everybody knows, as I'm hearing in my head, that you're mine. They're not playing any more games right now. And then we have what did I say? The Two of Cups. Everyone's going to know that you're mine. For some of them, they don't give a fuck. They're not pulling any punches. They're not holding back anymore on their feelings. For some of them, I do get a feeling of someone, specifically a masculine male energy, okay, in body. Okay, he's male in body. He's like caressing his chest. I don't know what, you know how guys rub on their chest and stuff, but it's him caressing his heart. It's like that thing is throbbing, okay, thinking about you, and he's rubbing his chest because he's touching that heart. It's giving him palpitations just thinking about how warm, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, how warm, okay, how warm it is, okay, licking their chops, just thinking about you. For some of them, ooh, all this popped out, yeah, for some of them, they can't stop fantasizing about it. Okay, not just the kitty cat. They're fantasizing about you, your body, how you smell, how you taste, running that tongue just across your skin and feeling how smooth, how clear it is. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. So I'm hearing, I'm yours. Take me, I'm yours. So for some of them, they're tired of dicking around. For some of them, they're also working out. I'm hearing a lot of them. That explains my divine masculine looking so cut, okay? Now, my DM always had a great body, but the situations or circumstances that they've been facing, both financial for some of them and the situation with these karmic partners, you know, they're stressed out. They've been taking it out on things that they know that they control. They've been hitting the gym, okay? They've been getting their bodies right, working hard. And for some of them, it's giving them mental clarity on their feelings about you. For some of them, that's how they're planning and plotting, how they want to risk it all for you. Yeah, for some of them, this Four of Pentacles here, they know they have been selfish in this connection. Extremely selfish. Let's just keep it 100. They've put other people before you. They've put their money before you. For some of you, I'm hearing they put their money before you, or their goals and ambitions before you. And we're all having a human experience, okay? It's understandable. For some of them, they know that they prioritized other kitten, okay? Other kitties, other pussy before you. And they jeopardized this connection. Then you have the Nine of Swords. So for some of them, they're just thinking, how can they make this right? And for those that are still in a situation with a karmic, yeah, they're trying to find out how they can make their exit, but still be in the right. I don't know what specifically that means, but for somebody out there, your DM is trying to make an exit but still be in the right. He wants to be on the winning side. Typical man shit, okay? Then we have the Seven of Cups right here, baby. When I tell you that some of your divine masculines, they have options for some of them, but they only want you. But what's interesting about this is not only have they been watching you, they see the options that you have as well. For some of you divine feminines, y'all have been zhuzhing yourself up. You're knocking the dust off that kitty cat. Some of you have said, fuck it, I'm not waiting for him anymore. And some of you have gotten yours, okay? You went out and did the damn thing, okay? By the Seven of Pentacles here, you went out, you took a chance, you explored, you got to know your body and what you want sexually, and you went for it, okay? So for some of you out there, yeah. And for some of you, you never stop. Okay, I'm not gonna put this coochie on lock just because he's not doing right. Okay, for some of you divine feminines out there, and it's paying off, and they're seeing that people are. I mean, they got their binoculars, and the more work that you continue to do on yourself, divine feminine, it's almost like I'm seeing your aura expand. For some of you, you're a walking statue of gold right now. It's amazing. For some of you, you have people in your DMs that you never thought would be in your DMs. For some of you, it's just going, like myself earlier today, walking to the grocery store and people just going out of their way to be of assistance to you. You're attracting a lot of people, male and female attention. Of course, mostly male for some of you. For others of you, you're a walking magnet, and you are now starting to realize this. But your DM has been realizing this. He's recognized this already. And that's why I'm hearing that everybody needs to know that you're mine. But he's also saying that he's lost without you. Okay? Some of you, I'm hearing your pictures have gotten real sexy on Instagram. And it may not even be what people define as sexy. You may not be, in a thong and a bra, but you could be in just a pair of jeans and a crop top. And you have people drooling. And he's watching that. It's nothing that for some of you, you have changed your wardrobe. You have changed your fashions. You're exploring, things that you've never done jewelry-wise, with your nails. Okay? You're just taking a walk on the wild side, with your physical appearance, and it's turning him on. For some of you, he has, took some time to himself in the bathroom with some of those pictures. For others of you, I do get the sense that he is proud of you. Your divine masculine, the divine masculine is so proud of his divine feminine. Even if you two are not in contact. Then we have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, for some of you that are still in that karmic situation, he's kicked that shit to the curb for some of you. And he's being real with himself with this Queen of Swords right here. How can I make this right for you is what he's saying. But for this karmic energy, he's leaving it alone for the most part for some of you, because he knows that this is falling by the wayside, the entire connection. It doesn't matter who's driving it at this point. He's done, she's done. And they're making no qualms about it. I do believe what I'm getting out of this is your divine masculine is now starting to acknowledge. Okay. He's starting to acknowledge that he didn't do right by anybody. Not even himself. For some of you, they've just been navigating through water with a pee-pee. That pee-pee has navigated them into all types of wrong, self-satisfaction, and right. Some, very rarely, has it led them to the right. But yeah, they just let their pee-pee guide them, and they're starting to recognize this is not going to work out, especially for this karmic energy. For some of them, I do feel like the DMs have recognized that this need to feel like they can save a specific type of woman has driven them to become this energy that they've had forever. Because for some of your divine masculines, they wanted to be a Captain Save-A-Ho, but it was only for a certain type of woman. And now that they're recognizing that, they're ready to move forward. Look here, for some of them, they really hope that it's not too late with this King of Swords here. I do think some of them were just led logically by their decisions. Like, okay, this is what's here. This is what I'm supposed to have. This is the prize, or this is the type of woman that society says that I need to have. This is what I need in my bed as a king. This is the type of woman that I have to have in my bed. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me that. And they're, like us, we're releasing toxic ideas or thoughts. And that's amazing. So while he's always chased this type of woman and did what he thought he was supposed to do as a man for this divine masculine energy, it left him empty. Or he lied to himself about how he felt about the situation. But he's coming out of this. What else, Spirit? Spirit, what's the tea? Oh, wow. The 9 of Pentacles. What did I tell you? So going back to you, he sees that you have the energy. For some of you, you looking all kinds of right. Whether you have gained weight or not, you're feeling out in all the right places and people are starting to notice. I do get a sense with this card, a sense of jealousy here with this 9 of Pentacles, because I keep hearing it again. She's mine, but you're not making any moves, sweetheart, and I'm a free market, okay? And this coochie ain't gonna stay on lock forever. I said it, and I meant it. That's what I'm hearing for some of you divine feminines. But yeah, you are recognizing that you are worth everything. Okay, what I'm hearing is Nikki Giovanni in my head. Her poem about, you know, just that poem. You know, I gave my son Hannibal an elephant. He gave me Rome for Mother's Day. That's the type of shit that you are on right now. Please forgive me if I can't call the title of that poem, but it's definitely Nikki Giovanni. What's it called? Ego Tripping. Okay, it was Ego Tripping by Nikki Giovanni. This is you right now. This is your energy. You're coming into your own and you're drawing so much in. Not even just sexual suitors. For some of you, you're actually pulling in rich men. You got men with money looking after you. They want to take care of you. They want to give it all to you. You have business owners coming after you. I'm hearing for some of you NBA players. For some of you, I'm hearing, but you know, watch that because they just had some stuff happen down to the NBA. But others of you, just plain old ballers coming after you, watching you. And they want to get to know you. For some of you, I am hearing some type of entertainer. I'm hearing Maxwell. I want to get to know you. Okay. You're a hot commodity right now and you don't even realize it. For some of you divine feminines, oh yeah, you're realizing it. And you're about to roll the dice. As far as the divine masculine, you are where you are, and that's great. But he is going to have to come out of his feelings of not being worthy. It's 22:22 when I said that. He's going to have to come out of his feelings of not feeling worthy of you. Don't let your past mistakes, divine masculine, stop you from getting this. This is your treasure. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay? Because treasure like this don't just sit out for long. Okay? Because somebody else is always going to come along and they're saying they're lost without you. Okay, well, you're about to get real lost. There we go. We have the 8 of Wands. So for some of you, there is going to be communication coming to you very, very soon. Now, do I feel like that communication is going to be straightforward, like, damn, I miss you, what up? No. Do I feel like some of you also got some communication? It's like that hey, big head text, that old thing from a few years ago that you used to come in and blow his back out, wear him out and send him home? Yeah, you're going to get a couple of those. But when that divine masculine does come through, it's going to be very tender, that communication. Because again, he's temperature testing. Testing. Yeah, for some of you, he's obsessed with your breast, the size of your breast. For some of your divine masculines, they also into pleasuring their self, their own chest. Okay, like nipple play. Okay, they do a lot of that when they're thinking of you, masturbating and thinking of you. So it's a lot of chest, I'm thinking. And a lot of that is also if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, your erogenous zones, specifically, I believe Cancer, it is with their chest or their breast. Okay, so check that out. He wants you for sure. He wants to know that you still want him. Here we go. We have that King of Pentacles. He's willing to take the risk, but for others of you, this is someone else that you're currently seeing. Now, this is somebody that you're dating. I feel like this is a fling. For those of you that are still sexually active, this is somebody that you just, you know, y'all go out, y'all have nice drinks. The sex may not even be that good, but this is just somebody to keep you entertained. And they do somewhat take care of you. Okay, they might pay a cell phone bill every now and then, but there's no real super connection. For others of you, you have met this person recently. I would say as recent as 4 months ago. So yeah, y'all have fun and you get some of your needs met, but yeah. Some of his ideas I get immediately are very archaic. So you know that you could never take him too seriously is what I'm hearing, but yeah, he's somewhat serious about you. Take that for whoever that resonates with. But for our King of Pentacles, he got a little change. But look here, we have the Five of Cups. For others of you, child, that divine masculine is really just channeling and wanting to know if you are being taken care of. You know, for others of you, they're just out there making sure that you're okay. They want to know how you are. For some of it, it's just wanting to hear your voice. So however they can do that without speaking directly to you, they're going to take that chance. Because they love you, but right now they're afraid of you. Or afraid of what your reaction will be. For some of you, y'all haven't spoken in years. Months, even. For some of you, yep. They're afraid of your reaction. Because if you're anything like like me, it's like, what? What? And for others of you, you're very fiery. You're feisty. Look, motherfucker, is what I'm hearing for some of you. But yeah, he is afraid to step to you in a way in which he can say that he still wants to be with you. If that makes any sense. If he was just coming in wanting to be your friend, yeah, he knows that would be okay, but because he's still in love with you, it's not a bridge that he's ready to just jump across yet, if that makes any sense. Y'all, I knew it wasn't going to be too sexy tonight, but I had to do it from the boom boom room. With that, Spirit, what is a message from our divine masculines to our divine feminines using the Lover's Oracle deck? What is a message that we have here? And we have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. What did I say? For some of you, those masculines are watching and just wanting to know how they can step to you. What else, Spirit? What else is out here? Okay, we got manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So for those divine masculines out there that are feeling you telepathically, I know for some of you, you are feeling them. And if you want your divine masculine back, for some of you, if you really want them back, what this is saying is, if your heart is telling you, don't just stop just because you feel a twinge or something is saying, okay, well, they might be coming back. Your heart is telling you, don't stop the boat. Don't. Keep going. It's your movement forward that's going to drive the connection. What else, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Okay. We're going to, ooh, this is a lot, Spirit. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So that goes back to what I said for earlier. Some of you, you're not waiting for your divine masculine. Fuck it. Okay. And if he comes, he's going to have to come and catch up. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon come. For some of us, we are in the midst of turmoil. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. What did I just say? For some of us, we're out there feeling good. We're in our zhuzh. And a magnet, it goes back to what I said about magnets, feeling magnetics. You're drawing people in and you don't even know it. So what you gonna do? Okay? And if your divine masculine wants you back, that's great. But recognize that he's going to have some competition. It's up to you to decide. Are you going to, look, if I have suitors, you're going to have to get in line, okay? It's jousting over here at this point, okay? You want to fight for it, okay? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. You don't have to stay on the wayside for this one connection. You don't have to put your dreams aside for this one connection. Continue to do you is what I'm getting out of this reading. We have one more card, but specifically, keep going for your goals, your happy day, your brighter day. If someone else comes along that sweeps you off your feet, you have the right to explore that. You don't have to feel guilty about anything that you're doing. First off, you're grown. Okay. Second of all, this connection, whether you guys have met each other or not, you owe it to yourself to explore everything that life has to give. You don't have to just wait on this one connection. So if you have 4 or 5 people waiting to take you out right now, go out with all 5 of them. Okay. You don't have to just relegate yourself to one. Okay. Or do two a night. There's no shame in what you're doing because you are at this moment unattached to anybody. So be open to all the possibilities. And if you decide that your divine masculine is still right for you, do what you will. And look here, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And that's how you cap that off. What did I just say? Just because he is now waking up, for some of you, your divine masculine, doesn't mean you have to stop your bus. Okay? Keep doing what it is that you want to do for you. Keep embracing your sexy, okay? For those of you that are on Instagram or doing whatever, selling your feet, pictures of your feet on the internet, keep going. You don't have to stop just because your divine masculine is now waking up. And for some of you, they're sending signs and signals. They're sending love to you. Okay, great. And I accept. But at the same time, look, if you ain't here and you ain't ready to lock it down, this is free range chicken. I don't know why I said free range chicken, but you know what I mean, yo. Oh God, that was too funny. So yeah, you could play Robin Thicke all day. I need to hear it. So I will say this. Be kind. Okay. For those of you that your divine masculine wants to come back and wants to speak to you, be kind, be open. Okay. And most of all, and that was the important part of my dream, because I'm not like this. Especially when I've been hurt and I don't know where I stand with people, I become very blocked as far as my energy. I kind of keep it at a short distance here. Like there's a wall. So if your divine masculine comes, don't be so defensive